Okay, I have already recorded this video like 2 times, and I still can't hide my excitement. I try to explain what's happening with this new update, and I just I'm so hyped. I'm really hyped. Well, I'll try to be brief. So I do have a setup here that I made, and this is I'll start from the beginning. We have a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in front of me, connected via USB C to A directly to the Yolobox Extreme, and then I have a S5 II with a wireless transmitter. Don't worry about the antennas, I just don't need them right now. I'm sending this feed, there you go, wirelessly. Here, my laptop, there you go, the Yolobox Extreme. Let's fix that first. Yeah, and also I have my feed from the MacBook, and this is the screen from the Yolobox Extreme. So what's going on here? Well, basically I have received updates, which is still in a beta test. I mean, it's not even in a beta test. I'm the only one that has this update. So it's been like 2 years. I've been trying to push Frank and the developers really hard so they can implement that XML feature in the Extreme and potentially to the Ultra. So they finally did it. They have finally implemented the XML feature thanks to Peng Zheng Lin that kept contacting me, or I kept contacting him. Evet. Okay, sorry, but I need to continue with my little daughter. Okay, so as I was saying, it's been like 2 years. They have been working on this feature since the Ultra, because the Ultra also has the ISO recording features, but it was not yet ready. So they did the first implementation with the Extreme. So now what we can do is, let me show you. You have here like the program feed, the HDMI, which is connected really weirdly from the HDMI out. I have the HDMI out from the Yolobox Extreme connected to HDMI 8, so this is how I'm recording the monitor mirroring. And then I have USB 1, this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and the HDMI 7, which is the MacBook Pro here, and somewhere there, doesn't matter, HDMI 6, which is the S5 II. So I'm recording the program feed and all the cameras to an SSD. So as I was saying, I'm recording the program feed and all the cameras as ISO files into a SSD. You can also do that on the internal storage. The Extreme has I guess 256, or maybe it was a bit weird, it was 240 gigabits of internal storage, but it should be 256 like as a standard. So you can record this on dude, that's why we need the studio. So you can record everything into the internal storage as well, but I will be just recording this on a SSD. So now what happens, each time you cut to a different angle, a new command line is written on a XML file, which can be later opened in DaVinci or any other NLE, so you can readjust those cuts. So let me show you how it works. I have already, there you go, just remove that. So they sent me a little description how it works, but I'm not gonna go all through that. I will just directly show you how it works. So once you have everything recorded and connected to your PC or Mac, it doesn't matter. I already have tried this feature here with my previous recordings, and as you can see, it will generate an XML file that you can use to do whatever you want later. So let's open DaVinci. I know it's not yet. Let me create a new one. Texting XML. There you go. So what you want to do, once you have everything transferred, or even not transferred, just connect your SSD, go to import. So file, import, timeline, and you need to look for this XML. So Yolobox XML, I had it here, video records testing, and this is the second one. Yeah, this is the one. There you go. It will ask you what project file it needs to be open, like the timeline settings and everything, but by default it will be set to that whatever you have set your Yolobox. So mine was recording at 4K 25 FPS, so it will do the same. Once you open, there you go. This is one issue that you need to show to your DaVinci where those files are. So once it asks you 404 clips were not found. Okay, do you want to select another follow to search? Yes, and I will show you where they are. So you go. Mine was on the desktop. So desktop, Yolobox XML video records. So this is the name of the project. There you go. Okay, and it will find them automatically. So as you can see here, we have the cuts. So if you go here, what is that? Okay, I like to work on the edit page. So as you can see, you have all the cuts that you previously made, and if you want, you can do adjustments to those cuts. You can do adjustment to those cuts, but more importantly, even though this is already 4K, don't forget that when you use one of those transmitters, the quality that you send, it won't be the same as the one that you're recording on the memory card. So there you go. You have this, but oh my god, what is this white balance? Okay, so as you can see, it's good, it's okay, but it's not enough. You maybe want 8K footage, you want raw footage. This is not possible with the ATEM Mini Extreme ISO, nor with the Yolobox Extreme. So the only way to do this is by using those XML files to replace the original files coming from the memory card with the ISO files recorded on the Yolobox Extreme by using this XML feature. So in short, if we go back here, let me show you how it's done. So you go, let's say, so this is the audio file that it will generate. It will record the program feed, as you can see up here. It will record the program feed, which is whatever you leave turned on. In my case, it's only the microphone here, as you can see. Only the microphone is turned on. HDMI 8, 7, 6 and the USB, they are turned off, they won't be captured. So as you can see, HDMI 4 here has no audio. I did a solo on that and you can't hear anything. And now let's see, because I wasn't recording here, it shows up as a program. Because I wasn't recording, I did not make a tick here. Yeah, here my USB was not ticked when I did this video, so let's go back. But here, there you go, on the final program audio that is mixed, you have an audio which is the same as you had here. If mic is on and everything else is off, the audio that you will get here is exactly what you did while you were streaming or recording. So let's go back here. Let's say you have your HDMI 3 like this and you have HDMI 4. How can you differentiate those one from each other? Let me show you a way. Once you're here, you right click on it, and we won't touch HDMI 3 but HDMI 4 for now. I'm gonna change the clip color to orange, then go to timeline, select clips with clip color and go orange, and then I do option up. By the way, it's a good idea to lock this before doing that, and this one as well. There you go. So now you have all the clips, all the cuts from HDMI 4 on the second line. And since I was not recording the Osmo Pocket 3 source, I don't get this as a different source here, but rather, there you go, it shows up as a program feed. So what can I do? I can just pick program and get the clip color to be apricot, and timeline, select clip colors with apricot, come here, move this on the second, and let's see what happened. So
it can only do 1080-30.
there you go. So this is the DJI Osmo Pocket. This is the HDMI 3, my S5 II. Here we have a second S5 II, which is connected to HDMI 4, as you can see. There you go, HDMI 3 and HDMI 4. So because I wasn't recording the Osmo Pocket 3, it came out as a program feed. Keep in mind, it's a good idea if you record all of your sources, but even sorry for that. But even if you can't, then it will show up as a program feed. So no problem. I can't. Just trying to fix that, but too excited. Let me conclude this. Let me close it and finish this video. So before we had the ATEM Mini Extreme ISO, which was something that I use and I keep using. We were able to record all the camera feeds coming via direct USB or wireless transmitters, and I was able to do these adjustments later if I do any mistake when I cut on a different camera from the intended one, and I was able to fix those mistakes. But I'm gonna I'm gonna roll a B-roll here, so just so you can get an idea of how does my gear looks like, the whole ATEM Mini thing and the case and everything that I need to carry always here and there, just so I can do the switching and the re-editing later. But now here we are talking about just a 11-inch tablet, which has everything. I already carry always a Yolobox with me. Before I was using the first Yolobox and then the Pro and then the Ultra, but only for switching live streaming shows, not really for the recording part, even though the Ultra can record on a different bitrate than the streaming, which was a huge issue on the Pro model, something that was not possible to do before. But now with the Extreme, I can record on a low or high resolution, doesn't matter. Everything that I did, I can re-edit it later. I can adjust my mistakes. I can use that data from the switching that I did. I can use that to replace the original footage, to replace the footage that was recorded on the Yolobox with the original footage that I have in my memory card, which can be RAW files, which can be I don't know, 8K, 16K, and still maintain those switching. That's huge. That's huge. I'm sold. That's all I need. That's all I wanted. This could be the final update for the Extreme. I don't care. I don't even want the TikTok. I'm done. That's all I wanted. End of the video.